Right, this one is a bit of a impulsical one. I'm just starting it off like this because this is one of the things where I think it does make me really difficult to be around because you can see my arm moving. What I'm basically doing is that. It's hard to do with my feet up, but it's one of those it happens. It just happens on its own. Right. Sometimes it happens on its own because I'm just. Sometimes that is like a so like now I know I don't need to do it because they're aching already. That's the weird thing. I was doing that for like a demonstrative purpose. I was going to start filming it earlier when it was actually happening, because when that's actually happening, it doesn't ache a fucking tool. But it's the same thing whether I'm thinking, whether I am anxious, whether I'm happy sometimes. But it always gets said that I'm anxious to me, because I look it, because I'm hunched and all that. But it really fucking isn't, because I have a full knowledge of when I am anxious, and there are a lot of physical sensations that go with that. But a lot of this jiggling is just. It's been the cause of a fucking hell of a lot. I'm just using the power of rotation and television. Turn it around because I want to lie down. I don't want to squash kids. But I basically do that for about an hour every morning. I always think, who the fuck would want to get ready next to this? Who would want to wake up next to that? Who the fuck could tolerate it? Because that's just one of the very fucking so many of my little fucking quirksomenesses that I do. And it can, not always. It's like, obviously, yeah, I can make an effort and keep a lid on it and da-da-da, but so many fucking times I can't. And it kind of goes along with what I was doing, what I was talking about with dancing on the train. I do dance sometimes because I'm happy. I just bounce my knees and I've got to do. I get a little groove going on in my head because I feel nice. So I want to bounce. I sometimes I take two or three little bouncy steps up to a cash point. I thought, da-doing. I'm quite da-doingy, and I like it more and more, and I'm less and less embarrassed of it. And I do it a lot more. But there are also there's so many fucking really irritating ones that sometimes really fucking irritate me. And it's just mad how something that simple can actually cause some real fucking horribly uncomfortable social situations. And I suppose, I don't know, it's a sort of defeatist thing. But I just think of so many of my little rituals that I need to fucking do sometimes. Like need to do. Like I was saying, like the shouting and screaming at work. And like my boss, it was also a mate. He was a mate before he was my boss. He's still a mate. And yeah, he got pissed off with it. But much less than most people did. Most people really just couldn't fucking tune into me. They found me funny, but they really were just would want 5 or so minutes of me and then go, right, anyway, let's get to work. You know what I mean? They saw me as something equally interesting as watching a couple of Facebook videos on their mate's phone or something, and then going, anyway, right, where's me fucking tape? And I did comment in the other video, I was thinking, who else would fucking employ me? Because it's really so much of the blurring noisiness was when we were on a bigger site and I had a fucking corner of a room all to myself, I was fucking loud as fuck. I'm louder on my own than when I got an audience, I think. But I am fucking intense. I'm intensely loud when I'm building. But I think as well, it makes me happy because my brain goes, yay, at last. This is what normal is. I can complete things. I can linearize my thought form. And that makes me just intrinsically happy. Intrinsically happy. But the leg jiggling, this, that, the other. People are stop doing that. It's annoying. I'm sorry. We'll start again without me knowing. It will. It will. And when else was I noticed it in the coffee shop the other day when I was just demonstrating something, and different people respond differently to different things. But I was telling the story of a story of a geezer who'd grabbed my arm, and that's all I did was lean forward and he just went and grabbed me. And then both of them sort of flinched. Not flinched, but were a bit, whoa. And I know what that was. It was my energy, it was my intensity, because it's what I feel off of intense people. And I know what I'm like. I'm a fucking hypocrite. People like me, I can't fucking stand, mate. Fuck off. Seriously. Not all the time. Actually, no, not all the time. There's loads of people that I love that are exact. When I see someone being a dick, being an annoying dick, and just go, I don't fucking care, I instantly love them. I want to go up to them and say, I wish it was a lolly so I could lick your face. Because I just find them delicious. Because I like the freedom of it. It's something I love and enjoy and crave and can't always do. So no, a lot of the time people like me I love. I do, because I relate to them. But when there is a frequency that is not aligned to mine, that's what I should say, because that's what it is really, isn't it? I just noticed my head it was comfortable for a few seconds only. Gears pulling my hand. I need to give him a different hand. There we go. That's better. Is that better? What the fuck was I on about? Whoa. Oh my goodness. And everything was still. Fucking really is. Wow. It's like I'm in meditation. Everything has gone completely and utterly fucking vacant. Where was I? Where was I? Wow. That's a big one. That is a big one. Annoying habits. Needing to do them. Fucking hell. Can you remember? If only you could talk back to me, you could prompt me. Shout at the screen now while you're watching it, and maybe back in time it will come and prompt me. I'm listening. Fucking hell, I've totally lost it. I'm determined not to. I've been a couple of times I thought I need to bottle out, but I've not done it. I've always recalled them live, and I want to try and do it, but wow, I don't fancy my chances right now. I don't fancy my fucking chances. No idea. Basically, yeah, who the fuck would employ me? Was I around there? Oh, I can't wait to watch this back now, because I think that's where I'm going to really need to pick it up from. But it's like, who the fuck would want to be around me in all sorts of arenas? And then when you spend a lot of time alone and you've got an overactive imagination, it's really annoying. But then when you get told that you're schizoid and every single thing that you might think might actually be complete and utter bullshit, it really doesn't leave you with a lot of fucking confidence about fucking anything. So you have to just say, forget it, I literally know nothing about anything and I can't predict or know anything. But then that goes against all of me, because I've always had to be intuitive. I've always had to communicate intuitively, because that's where the only place I've got any truth. And I'm shit at communicating. I am very, 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 very shit at communicating. I miss fucking pronounce. I use the wrong words. I change the whole meaning of my sentence by blowing out the wrong thing. And it's very hard to tell someone you didn't mean something when you said something quite angry and quite deliberately, but you said it wrong. And they're already pissed off with you and you're having an argument. It's extremely poor communication. So I think that's, let's return to the graph. That's why the graph was daunting. That's why it was also fucking daunting. It's going like, fucking hell. What do I know? What do I know? Like the geezer that I mentioned in my last video that said, alright, gay boy. That was a classic, like, schizoid. Misinterpreting intentions or not. You'll never fucking know. Because when he first spoke, it could have been really fucking hostile. And who knows, it was just my, response was sort of okay. I didn't cower or anything. Who knows that he wasn't going to fucking start on me. Unless I actually talked to him. And he'd probably say, you cheeky fucker, I wasn't going to start on you, and then start on me for accusing him of wanting to start on me. Oh man, that was a fucking car crash. I need to watch this back. I'm just gonna like end it because it's nearly 10 minutes, and that's actually like 2 minutes shorter. I don't even know if I've made a point, but I'm gonna say bye.